Welcome, my name is Ricky, and today I'm going to be introducing a brand new series that we will be doing in Fallout 4. I'm going to be telling you the story of Cat, much like I have done with other characters in the past in Fallout 4 and other games. And while we do that, we're going to take on Nuka-World. So this is Kit Kat, or Cat for short. Yes, she is named after the candy bar, and I'm sure I'll tell you at some point how she got the name. Cat here has been tasked by a secret organization that won't be so secret as we play through the game. I'll tell you more about them. But she's been tasked by this organization to infiltrate Nuka-World, because there are raiders there. They want her to infiltrate Nuka-World, find a weakness, exploit it, eliminate the raiders if at all possible, and free Nuka-World. So we've come to north of Sanctuary for a few reasons. The first is that Sanctuary isn't really all that well looted, so we're hoping, she's hoping, Kat's hoping that she can find some scrap to potentially help her in Nuka-World. At the very least, find stuff she can sell when she gets to Nuka-World. Also, this organization that is sending her in here has placed a supply cache, a supply drop here in Nuka-World, right over here. Before we get to that, I need to tell you a few things real quick about this playthrough. First things first, there are mods. We are using a few different mods, 4 of which I did not make and 3 of which I did make. So the 4 mods I didn't make are Start Me Up, which is an alternate start mod. It lets me not be the sole survivor. A mod called Legacy Fallout Special, which gives me 40 special points, which I'll talk about in a second. I've used it before in Fallout 4 mods, and I think even with Greenie. And then a mod that adds a knife called the Kabar Becker BK9, which I used during my survival playthrough way back in 2017. And then a mod called Diamond City Surplus, now has everything or something along those lines, where Crazy Myrna and Percy are given just a crazy amount of supplies, like everything in the game, and a crazy amount of caps. In the past, this has also meant an increase in caps to pretty much everyone else, and I'm hoping that'll work also for the Nuka-World traders. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So those are the mods I didn't make. The mods I did make were to add this supply drop right here, which has 1,000 caps in it, 50 38 rounds, the knife, the pipe submachine gun, because it randomly generates a pipe gun in there, and then the pipe gun suppressor. I'm not going to use the submachine gun elements of it. Don't worry about that. Basically, Kat asked them to put all this stuff in a supply drop so that way she'd have some supplies, a gun, a knife, you know, caps to buy stuff with when she gets there. And what I'm going to do is scavenge Sanctuary real fast, find as much stuff as I can. I'm going to cut it out of the video, so don't worry about it. And I'm going to try and turn the pipe gun into a pipe rifle. I was able to find enough materials to very easily actually turn this into a hardened pipe rifle. I'll be honest with you, it's not going to be super duper helpful. We'll be playing it with this stabby stabby will be our primary melee weapon. And then when we get to Nuka-World, we'll be using the handmade rifle. So there are 2 more reasons why we came up here to Sanctuary. We start in Sanctuary. And that is because some runner for this organization, this shadow organization, this secret organization, whatever you want to call it. The one thing I forgot to put on this thing is a scope. Well, I hit him. What are you going to do about it? Okay, stop. Just stop. Never mind. Forget this. Forget this. This is just annoying me. I'm also trying to build up my critical a little bit. So this runner saw this old set of power armor that looked like it might be decent, if not completely, you know, perfect. It's better than no power armor. As well as they thought that they saw like a fat man. What? Oh, come on. Really? No, go away. Nope. No. Okay, you know what? I just remembered that I should have done this, and I haven't done this, and I should have done it sooner. Let's go over the special for this run. I will not be increasing the special. That's why I use special 40. Also because we're not going to get that high a level. So I thought, let's give myself the best advantage I can possibly give myself. So I got 9 strength, 5 perception, 6 endurance, 3 charisma, 3 intelligence, 9 agility, 5 luck. Obviously, having the 9 strength is important for melee. Same with 9 agility. We're going to take that blitz. We're going to ignore the mole rats. Wait, hang on. Right. So we're going to ignore the mole rats. No, I'm ignoring you. Piece of junk. Yeah, you could still be alive if you just left me alone. But no. And I want these caps too. And 44 and a 44. Because who knows? Partway through this, I could just decide to go full gunslinger. Obviously, we're going to be stealthy. And having 9 agility is a big help to being stealthy. Because there's a big difference between like 1 or 2 agility and stealth. 1 or 2 agility when you're stealthing, and 9 agility when you're stealthing. Now, taking the stealth perks are also very important too, so we'll do that. Robotics dispersal grounds. So they said the fat man. Yeah, hey, look at that. There was a fat man here. Who knew? I did, obviously. Because it's an easy fat man to get to go kill a certain claw of death. Oh, wait, hey, look. Here's a mini nuke that you have to kind of hit. There we go. Ah! Oh. Whew. I was a little nervous that it disappeared. All right, so now we are going to, real quick, activate a sentry bot. And then we're going to let that sentry bot kill a bunch of mole rats. We may take a shot or two just so we can build up our critical. Yeah, I don't care if we're level 2 by the time we get to Nuka-World, by the way. That's not this kind of a run. Ooh, I got my critical build up, so I'm just going to close this. Have fun, Combat Sentry Prototype, Mark IV. Whatever Roman numeral that is. Okay, so the Sentry Bot seems to think that all of them are dead, which is good news. Means I can loot them for stuff. Excuse me, Sentry Bot. I'm trying to loot this mole rat you killed. Thank you. Grab the fusion core in there. That's 1 of 3 fusion cores. Now, Sentry Bot, you were a good friend to me. Unfortunately, now you have to die.
Self-destruction sequence complete in 3, 2, 1.
I do feel bad doing this, but I'd rather have the fusion cores. I mean, the rest of the stuff is whatever, but I'd rather have the fusion cores. And then they said something about, the runner said something about, oh, hey, look, that looks like a really mediocre set of power armor. Wow, I swear I've seen it be better. Okay, so we've fully geared up, and now it is time to actually, you know, head to Nuka-World. Along the way, I'll tell you a little bit about Cat, and I want the thank you. I want the tire iron. Anything I can sell, that would be great. So Cat is from up north of Boston. She is from a small little settlement in the south of Maine. Not on the coast, though, I should tell you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch to the 10mm. Take out these guys. Because there's no real, like, sneaking. Yeah, I did say that I wouldn't be adding to the special, but I also kind of might add to the special. There he is. I might add 1 agility, but that would only be if we actually switch to full gunslinger. We will definitely get a Western revolver. Anyway, so she's from Maine. She grew up in, as I said, she grew up in a small settlement. She, when she was 15, she and a friend of hers decided it was time for them to no longer be from living in there. They had heard from some traders. What am I stuck on? No, fine. Random crap. They'd heard from some traders about this potential massive settlement in Boston, which wasn't that far away from them. So they thought, well, let's go check it out. So real quick, I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna kill this ghoul. I did level up. That's okay. Again, it's fine. I just realized I forgot to grab the Grognak. That's at in Sanctuary. Really? You know what? Let's show off the knife in action. One stab. And that's why we're using it. Yeah, all of these guns are going to pale in comparison to the handmade rifle, so... And the BK9 here is... I think it's the same damage, or maybe slightly less, than the Disciple's knife blade. Whatever. It's both names, depending on which mod you have. Okay. Okay. So this is always a fun thing to stumble across.
This ain't a charity. 500 caps or you ain't going anywhere. Are you fucking...
Oh! They did decide to attack. Cool! I don't even have Blitz. Ooh! Jerk. Anyway, so she and her friend decided to head down to essentially to Diamond City, and that was their plan. They did not make it together because they got ambushed. I'll talk about it at another time. But basically, they got separated. Kat doesn't specifically know that her friend is dead, but she's pretty sure her friend is dead. She might not be. Stranger things have happened. Eventually, she made her way down to Diamond City. She scavenged for a while to, buy food. So she did some odd jobs for some people. She worked as security for a trader for a little while as well. Eventually, she just sold everything because she just couldn't find and keep a job. And she was just sick and tired of raiders, so she was like, I'm just going to sell everything and I'm just going to leave. And so she was trying to make money to get out of there when she was approached by this guy who is part of this secret organization. And their sole purpose is to rid the Commonwealth of raiders. That's what they want to do. And they got wind of Nuka-World. And they approached her because they'd heard that she had done a few, kind of stealthier operations. Sneak in, steal the thing, sneak out kind of thing. And so they thought maybe she might be really good to do this sort of operation. Now, I should tell you right now, she knows the gunners are here. And she knows about the gauntlet, although she doesn't know what's actually in the gauntlet. That being said, we leveled up, and I am going to, for the very first level, take Demo Expert. Because I'm about to launch a Fat Man, and this puppy needs to do all the damage it can do, because she and I both know that there's an Assaultron here that will mess us up quick. So that's how she got the job here. That's how she started working for them. So here's what's about to happen. I'm going to shoot the Assaultron and run. Hi, guys. And this is why I wanted the critical. Bye, Gunner Assaultron. Boom. Hello. Excuse me. Hang on. Couple things. Here, there you go. Get me 2 stim packs going. Also go ahead and get out the knife. Some of these guys might follow me through the load zone. Ah! Crap! Pay attention. I do not want to do this again. Hit me up with some purified water. Should probably cook some of this stuff. That might have been a smarter thing to do. And a stim pack. Sometimes they'll follow you through this load zone, sometimes they won't. Alright, looks good.
Jesus, shit. They're gonna die.
Hello, Harvey.
What happened to you?
She knows about Harvey too, but she was told to play along so that way they wouldn't raise suspicions.
You gotta help me. Please.
Tell me what happened.
They fooled us. Big time. My family and I ran into some traders a while back. Told us they knew a safe settlement at Nuka-World. But when we got there, found out they were raiders the whole time. Just stringing us along. I managed to escape, but my wife and son are still back there. I wanted to get some help and go back for them, but didn't count on taking a bullet.
Let me help you first. I have a stim pack.
No. I'll be fine. Save it for my wife and kid. For Lisa and Cody.
Why pass? You're not thinking straight. We'll go with insist. We have 3 charisma. Seems unlikely, but stranger things have happened.
No, really. I have enough. Take it.
Damn it.
Oh, wait, cow, I passed it.
Got me. I ain't injured, okay? Just can't do this anymore. The raiders back at Nuka-World put me up to this. They lure people in and kill them for fun, and I'm done doing their dirty work. Let them find me and do what they want.
Let me help. I'll go face them. You don't have to die.
Are you? You're serious? Just be warned. This ain't no walk in the park. Here, take this. It's the password to the monorail control terminal. The fastest way to get to Nuka-World is to take the Nuka Express. But I shut it down to help sell my story. Makes it more believable if I say I'm trying to keep the raiders at bay. Find the control terminal in the office to power it back up. And once you're on your way, be careful.
Okay, Harvey. Also, if you kill Harvey, Gage comes over the radio and is like, wow, you just killed him. Maybe you are our type of person or something like that. It's kind of fun. Power grid maintenance. Activate railway power. Activate auxiliary power. Let's just turn the lights on.
Attention. In the event of an emergency, remain calm and obey all safety and shelter instructions provided by Nuka-World employees. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Nuka-World. Nuka-World is recommended for level 30 plus. I'm level 2. Travel to Nuka-World.
Please stand clear of the doors. Hello. And on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please
Skitty
remain
Kingdom.
seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka-World's famous Fizz-Top Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Fizz-Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka-World.
The hanging tree.
Features the 5-star
That's where the
Fizz-Top
raiders
Mountain.
hang people. It's really super exciting.
Up in the heart of Nuka-World,
It's really gross and disturbing, and that's when you realize you ain't messing around. Conveniently enough.
Well, look who learned the truth and still showed up. I guess Harvey played his cards right after all. I only got a minute, so you better listen, and listen good. The name's Gage, Porter Gage, and our mutual friend Harvey only told you half the truth. You're still heading straight into a death trap. But if you somehow make it through alive, I have an interesting offer for you. In the meantime, have fun and put on a good show. I'll be watching.
As I said, she knows that the gauntlet is a thing that exists, but she doesn't know what is coming. All she knows is that if she makes it to the gauntlet, there's a chance that they'll accept her as a raider, which is her best way to get in. That's all she or anybody at this organization knows.
Attention all my favorite
Hello, Red Eye.
out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet.
All right. Hello, Red Eye. So we're going to start off right now by taking Lone Wanderer. Lone Wanderer is just way too important to not take. 15% less damage, just flat out. We're going to do that. Over the next couple of weeks, I will tell you, hopefully, quite a bit more about Cat as we attempt to free Nuka-World from the tyranny of the Raiders. Next week, we'll be heading into the Gauntlet, which will be super duper fun. This has been Cat's Nuka-World Liberation. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Nuka-World.